or being the best that I could be. Now TV was approaching. When we entered TV, there wasn't the whole slew of reality shows that you have out there. In fact, how our show was filmed is completely different than probably what the majority of all these reality shows were. But like we were in People magazine, we were in the New York Times, and a lot of our local stuff. You know, a little person having twins, I guess, makes big news. Me, I was just like, well, why can't I have a baby? Other women have babies, so I'm a little person. Who cares? But I guess it's big news at that time. So we were in various other media, but they came to us. That's completely different nowadays. People go to reality TV. I got the best story. You've got to, you got to film this. This is so cool. They're like, yeah, you're like the 150th story I just, bypassed. But TV came to us. And it was probably because they saw us in the media. They knew we could at least be on camera. We kind of had a story, little people every size, all that other stuff. But truly, the TV was because we wanted to educate and advocate. But I also knew that it would come at a cost. It took a lot personally. It took a lot personally from the family. And I'm not saying it was all horrible or bad or anything, but sometimes what we wish for isn't always what it turns out to be. Sometimes we have rose-colored glasses. Sometimes life on the other side of the white fence is so much better. But if we looked on our own side of the fence and took care of it, we probably have just as good looking on our side of the fence as what we perceive on the other side. Because there's still challenges, there's still issues, there's still joys and successes. They're just different than what you face here. But as I mentioned before, I truly believe TV opened the door a little bit. We continue to advocate for little people. Both Matt and I have been a part of the Little People of America National Organization. He was president, I was on the board of directors. But I also have my own charity foundation because I still believe kids need an advocacy too. You can be the best parent, and when your child has a disability, you need a village. I never liked that quote from Hillary when she first came out with it like eons ago. I said, no way, because people question whether I should even have kids. People question whether all these kids were mine. And I thought, why not? I was so proud and just honored to have my life be and have an opportunity of being a mom. It's like, man, that little woodpecker, someone took it away. But I also let that woodpecker pick a lot more harder and a lot more than it should have. And that was something that I, over time, have gotten used to overcome. Yeah, someone pecks me. Okay, yeah. Truth, I'm still good. I still like me, flaws and all. But with the television show, we've had a lot of opportunities. And what you guys do to advocate, support, encourage, work with your community, families, in helping just one individual learn to tie a shoe, learn to get dressed, that's a huge milestone for that individual. To you, you know how big it is for that individual. For others, it may seem, okay, so he tied his shoe. But what they don't know is it takes little steps to make a dream happen. And it may take more steps for someone facing more challenges than someone else. But each and every step leads maybe to an ultimate dream, but to something more, to something bigger, something that makes them more aware of themselves. Maybe makes you more aware of who you are. Because it takes a special person in my eyes and a dedication to do what you guys do. So if I help at all today to help you understand what you do has value, because it does take a village to be a community, to raise kids, and to help each other. As I mentioned, I never liked that statement until I moved to an area where I had no family. I didn't even know a single soul when I moved to Oregon pregnant with my twin boys. I relied and counted on myself a lot because I was bound and determined to prove to other people that yes, I can handle 4 kids, even though my youngest is my challenge now. Preschool. I taught preschool. the amount of parents that question my director whether I could handle 16 4-year-olds. But I tell you, kids are much smarter than we give them. They're more aware. They know who I am. I may be short, I may be different, and they are intimidated at first, but they know I'm an adult, and I'm like a mom. Someone asked me, well, do you think the village is no longer exists? I said, once we think the village no longer exists, I believe we lost hope in each other. To be accountable, to rise us up even higher than we thought we could be. I told her, though, the village has changed because of technology, the internet. We can open up ourselves and reach out to everyone that we don't even know, but they're there to give you help, support, encouragement, and around your community. So I am going to leave you with this. Do I think dreams are possible with everyone? Yes, I do. Some people may need more help than others. And I think we have to be more aware. PC is great. I don't like it. Because we, one moment, turn ourselves into cookie-cutter shaped people. We all have to think the same. We all have to accept everything. We all have to believe in the same thing. But what makes us rich as individuals is our differences. But what makes us better and strengthens us as a community is our similarities. From a disability person who may be intellectually challenged, emotionally challenged, or going through some other challenge, for the most part is no different than you, because their dreams of wanting to be better than who they are or experience something more than what they're experiencing is just the same thing we all want to do. So we are all one of a kind, original masterpiece. Sign your name to the life you have achieved and continue to achieve. As simple as a smile can change the world. So woo-hoo, you guys! Give yourselves a great